talk about it. Get in here, we in here tonight. So get in here, we in here to ride with Amora, spilling all the tea. Coming to you live each day of the week. Come on, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What you waiting for? Come and take a seat. Like and subscribe, this is where you wanna be. Cause you know we gon' talk about it. Let's talk about it. Get in here, we in here tonight. So get in here, we in here to vibe. Coming to you live each day of the week. Come on, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What you waiting for? Come and take a seat. Like and subscribe, this is where you wanna be. Cause you know we gon' talk about it. Let's talk about it. Get in here, we in here tonight. So get in here, we in here to vibe. Like and subscribe.
Okay, let's address something really quick. Why did I bring my business to the internet in the first place? It's because I'm smart. I knew exactly what was going to happen. I was told exactly what was going to happen. So I made a strategic move to protect myself. It's called Hollywood 101. If you know when somebody's going to go, you know for sure somebody's going to go try to destroy your character on the internet, you do it first. So that's why I did that. Not because I feel good about it. Not because I wanted to. Truly didn't want to. Actually, I truly didn't want to. But I was left with no choice. I was left with no choice. And I accepted the consequences of that choice. The consequences of not making that choice would have been far more severe. So, it's called using this. I was a fantastic husband. Fucking fantastic. I supported, loved, adored, and dedicated my life.
So you all see why he came out to social media in the first place, right? Hollywood 101. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? I hope you guys are fine. I was supposed to came out this morning, but we just gonna say midday live. I will still be going live later today at 7 p.m. Central. So just stand fast. I'm gonna finish the documents later, all right? But right now we're going to break down a video, okay? We all just heard him say this. The reason why he came and put his business all over social media because he was doing the Hollywood 101, playing Hollywood 101. What is Hollywood 101? Destroy someone's character, defame them, lie on them, degrade them, get the public to see it your way and against them before they do it to you. Before they come out and tell the public how you really are behind the scenes, destroy their character. Make people think they are the worst ever. Do it and do it fast so that if they ever leak any information about you, it will be unbelievable. No one will believe them because you will destroy their character. You will break them down. You will defame them. You will lie on them. You will call them all type of degrading names. You will reach out to bloggers and tell them things about the other person for them to spread the news. Hollywood 101. His words. I came out to destroy Kora's character before she destroys mine. I was looking out for myself, is what he said. I was looking out for myself. Now, this next video, I'm going to play it. It's kind of long, about 30 minutes or so. So if you have time, you can stay. But if not, just catch the replay. Hit that thumbs up button for me, please. In the next video, it's an old video. All these are old videos. You will hear this man admit on several occasions that Kora did not retaliate. Kora was being quiet. He says the reason why she's not talking is because she doesn't want the truth to come out. No, the reason why she wasn't talking is because she didn't want her business on social media. He says the reason why she's not retaliating because she don't want the truth. She don't want people to hear it, blah, 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 whatever. No, she didn't retaliate because that wasn't her character. You forced her hand. The mission, destroy Kora's character until she was backed into a wall and came out swinging. Hence why we are here today. Hence why all these court filings are being filed to the court to take custody, to hurt her, basically, to do all these things, right? Because she was supposed to stay silent. She was supposed to stay silent and let him destroy her. She had the audacity, the damn audacity to not let him destroy her. She had the audacity to fight back. The audacity of Korra to come tell her part. The audacity of Korra to call him a liar. The audacity of Korra to open her mouth. The audacity. She was supposed to be quiet and let him do what his intentions were. What were they? Well, let's just hear it again.
Okay, let's address something really quick. Why did I bring my business to the internet in the first place? It's because I'm smart. I knew exactly what was going to happen. I was told exactly what was going to happen. So I made a strategic move to protect myself. It's called Hollywood 101. If you know when somebody's going to go, you know for sure somebody's going to go try to destroy your character on the internet, you do it first. So that's why I did that. Not because I feel good about it. Not because I wanted to. Truly didn't want to. Actually, I truly didn't want to. But I was left with no choice. I was left with no choice. And I accepted the consequences of that choice. The consequences of not making that choice would have been far more severe. So, it's called using this. I was a fantastic husband. Fucking fantastic. I supported, loved, adored, and dedicated my life.
Again, the audacity. The audacity. He goes Hollywood 101 on her, and she had the audacity to come out and say, no, let me tell you my part. Since he wants to keep talking about our dirty laundry, because he wants to come out here and defame my name, right? Call me all kind of narcissists, crazy, psychos, cocaine user, abuser, whores, all these names, right? Because he wants to come out and tell you guys all of this stuff. Let me tell you my part. The audacity for her to want to share her part of the story. Now let's listen to this video right here. This is about 30 minutes or so. Let me see. I think I broke it down to a little under 30, 28 minutes. Let's break this one down. This video right here is after he kidnapped the children from Korra. The baby, Athena, was only less than 3 weeks old. Okay. The audacity for her to file restraining order against him because he came and took their children while she was breastfeeding, right? He took them because what? Social media told him to. He's taking orders from social media. Go get your kids. Go get your kids. They're being neglected. Go get your kids. Okay, I will. He says out his own mouth, I go get my children because you guys told me to. Imagine that. Because you guys told me to go get my children. So I go get my children, and he's crying and saying, I go get my kids. And she has the audacity to try to get them back. She has the audacity to take them back from me. I have the right, I have the privilege to have my children, right? I have the privilege to have my children because I love them, and their mother has the audacity to get them back from me. How dare she? How dare she get my kids back from me? She's a negligent mom and don't deserve to be around the kids unsupervised. Oh, unless I need somebody to babysit the kids, right? Unless I need to go do something for a couple of hours. I need a babysitter. So I called their mom and say, hey, you want to see the kids for a couple of hours? I have some errands to run. You want to see the kids? Yeah, I want to see them. Okay, well, I'm going to drop them back over, but don't get too comfy because I'm taking my kids back. I'm going to take them back, okay? Oh, okay, Justin. Okay, all right. And then comes back, what? You called the police? You got a restraining order? What? The audacity for you to want your children back. The audacity for you to tell them I took the kids while you were breastfeeding. The audacity. Not only did he take the kids while she was breastfeeding, he wouldn't even tell her where they were, but went live taunting her by feeding Athena with formula milk, knowing that she was breastfeeding. Her boobs was engorged with milk, but he wouldn't let Athena stay with her mom. Why? Because he wanted to hurt her. He took the kids away, and it was the audacity of Kora to go through the courts. She didn't go over there and do what he did and bully the kids away from him. Well, one, she didn't know where he were. And two, she didn't go over there. She didn't assault him. You know, she's the abuser, right? He claims that she's the abuser, have threatened his life. He's such afraid of his life, right? She didn't go over there and violently take the kids away. She used the court system. She used the court system to get the kids back. The judge slapped 30 to 45 days of non-contact. And what does he do? He comes to social media and he tells them, I need your help. Go over there and show her the error of her ways. Tell her how wrong she is for not letting me see my child. Harass her. Oh, don't bash her. Just harass the dog shit out of her. Harass her so I can get my kids back, because I'm not going to wait 30 to 45 days. I don't care what the courts say. I'm a white, blue-eyed American man, and I have privileges. Therefore, I will not wait until the courts give me back my rights. I need you guys to go harass her. Show her the error of her ways. But yet, she sicked her fans on me. She sicked her fans on my page. But yet, he was the first to tell his followers, go over there and show her the errors of her ways. Help me get my kids back. She had no right using the legal system to fight me. She was supposed to come out here on the internet and cry and continue to cry and stay silent. She was not supposed to go to court and tell them anything on me to get the kids back. The audacity of her to use the legal system in America to fight for her children. The audacity. Right? Let's listen to him.
I don't want you, please don't bash her. Just, I'm going. I'm gonna wait until people start getting on here. My kids are being withheld from me. Hello, everyone. Should I wait a second longer? Yeah, I'm very serious. Okay. I'm just gonna start with why I divorced Kora. What made me post what I posted? What made me emotionally lose control? And there's only one thing.
What made him post what he posted? He just said, I'm gonna start off by saying what made me post what I posted. He already told us why he posted it, right? He posted because he was pulling a Hollywood 101 on her. Despite what comes out his mouth after that. Oh, I did it because she talked about Junie. Oh, I did it because she attacked Junie. Oh, I did it because she threatened my life. Oh, I did it because she told me to jump off a bridge. Oh, I did it because she kept threatening me with divorce. So many reasons why he came to social media. He pulled a Hollywood 101. Let me destroy her before she comes out here and destroy me. She has things, she knows things that I don't want the public to know. I've done things to her that I don't want the public to know. So let me discredit her before she discredit me. Okay?
And nothing else. So many of you know, wow, I divorced Kora because we got into an argument, and Kora says things to hurt me sometimes, and she repeatedly told me that she regretted June ever being born. And I asked her to stop saying that, and June was in my arms crying, and she repeatedly said it over and over again. I called my mother, who will testify this in court, that she kept saying it over and over again. And I said, you can't say this to June. She understands what you're saying. June's crying. I attempted to take June out of the room, and I said, you can't be around your daughter if you're saying this type of stuff. And
he says, I told her, you can't be around your daughter. You can't be around your daughter for saying this type of stuff. But I can be around my daughter when I call you a cunt, a whore, a bitch, and a slut. I can be in front of June, and I will do it until she's 18 years old. But you can't be around your daughter when you say, I regret having kids with you, Justin. I regret having children with you. It's unacceptable for you to say in front of our daughter. But it's okay for me to call you derogatory, degrading names in front of our daughter. Why? Because I'm a white, privileged American man with blue eyes. Mom, dad. I can do it, but you can't. You don't have the right, the audacity. The audacity. You don't have the right, but I do. I can disrespect you, call you out of your name, slap you in the face, say anything I want to say to you in front of our children because of me, my privilege. But you can't. You're not allowed. You do not have the right. You don't have the right, but I do. I have the right. So I'm going to keep my daughter from you because I don't like what you said to her, or not even to her, but in front of her. But if you don't like what I say to her, oh, well, suck it up. Yeah, you had them, you birthed them, but you have no rights to them. They are my children. I have the rights. You don't.
She came across the room. My mom's on the phone. We'll testify this in court. And violently ripped June out of my hands. And very close, dislocated June's shoulder. That was when
You heard him when he said she very closely dislocated the shoulder, right? Very closely, meaning it didn't happen. He just said very closely dislocated the shoulder. Very closely. I don't know how you can closely dislocate someone's shoulder, and how, this is what I don't know. I don't know how somebody else know that you very closely dislocated someone's shoulder. How do you know that? How do you know that they very closely, right here he says very closely, because you're going to hear him later say she dislocated the shoulder. It popped. He heard it. He heard the shoulder pop. He lied in the same video. Well, I mean, he's been doing that, but let's continue.
Posted online that I was divorcing my wife and I can't be treated this way anymore. When I went live and said, say it again, it was that she regretted June being born. So fast forward, many of you reached out to me, and I have talked to an attorney. I'm asked, and I can't see my kids right now, and I'm asking for public support because I love my kids.
So you talk to an attorney, but now you're asking for public support to go and harass her, to give you your kids back. But you're not going to use the legal system the right way. You're not going to go to court and wait and get your kids back. You talk to an attorney, but because, oh, I'm Justin, I'm an American white country boy. And the reason why I keep saying that, you guys, is because in his mind, the reason why he believes that he has the privilege to do what the hell he wants to do is because the color of his skin. Let's not make no mistakes about this, okay? Please don't say that this has nothing to do with color, because it does. The reason why Justin thinks that he has the rights over Kora is because he is a white American man and she is an African woman, a non-native of this country. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like she's a resident. I mean, she's a, citizen of another country is what I'm trying to say. So he feels that he has more privilege and more rights than she does. Why? Because he probably was told that as a child. And the whole time he was been here in America, he's probably heard it.
Days ago.
But let me get back to what I was getting at. He said, I have talked to an attorney, but you're going to hear him say, I am not going to wait. I'm not waiting for 30 to 40 days to see my child. I'm not going to wait. Anybody else have to just wait, right? Anybody else have to just follow the law, or why? Or they'll go to jail or get some type of punishment, right? But not Justin. Oh no, I'm not going to wait. I'm not going to wait. If that's not privilege, I don't know what it is. I'm not going to wait. I am not going to wait. I'm not going to wait 30 to 45 days to see my child. I am not going to wait.
She reached out to me and asked me to go get the kids because she was being negligent. When she was inside the
Oh no, y'all got to hear that. He said you guys reached out to me. Social media. He acting on what social media want him to do.
2 days ago, many of you reached out to me and asked me to go get the kids because she was being negligent. When she was inside the sink, there's a garbage disposal in that sink within reach of June's foot. So she was putting her foot in the sink, and there's a garbage disposal, and she could have easily mangled her foot. And then Athena's head was drooping, and she was like getting her airway choked off. And I communicated this, and she ignored me. I called her, she hung up on me. So, at legal counsel, I went and got my kids for the last 2 days to protect her because
with legal counsel, I went and got my kids. So now a lawyer told him to go get his kids. So then he should be mad at his lawyer and not her, right? Legal counsel, with legal counsel, I went and got my kids with legal counsel, huh? So a lawyer or a judge told you to go get your kids, but now you mad at Kora? No, why not be mad at the judge or the lawyer that told you to go over there and get your kids? With legal counsel is the internet, social media, fans, huh? Supporters, Facebookers. With legal counsel, i.e. supporters, other bloggers, Nigerians, or whoever the hell they were, right? Legal counsel, social media lawyers told me to go get my damn kids, and I did. I took them from their mother because social media lawyers told me to. And California judge said hell to the no. And he mad. Why don't he get mad at the social media Facebook lawyers, huh? What you mad for, Justin? You had legal counsel. You should have went back to the legal counsel and told them you made a boo-boo.
Many of you were reaching out to me and saying that they were going to call child services, which would not be the first time child services was called for negligence. So I went and got my kids and explained to her why I was taking control of the kids. I was not withholding her, and I had no intention of keeping the kids from her. The day I had to work, because we haven't found a nanny yet, and I asked her to watch the kids for a little bit, and
because he didn't have a nanny yet, today I had to work and I needed a babysitter, so I called this negligent mom. I called their negligent mother that almost got my child's foot chopped off in the sink. And my baby head bobbing and almost cut off a windpipe. I contacted this negligent mother and asked her, can you babysit while I work? Somebody just called me for a massage. Need to go for a couple of hours to make $60. Can you watch the kids for free? She said she would. But behind my back, she had the audacity to go through the court system in order to keep the kids away from me. To stop me from taking my children, my baby that I am breastfeeding, to stop him from being able to take my kids. I go through the legal system. And what does he do? He goes to the internet, okay? That's what he does. He runs to the internet with his bitch ass and cries for them to harass Kora, okay? Go show her the error of her ways. Tell her she's wrong for taking my kids because I was right to take them because she's a negligent mom, but I needed her to babysit for 2 hours.
And I said, I will be taking the kids back to my house. And when I got there, her friends handed me a pile of papers. And the police were there. Kora showed up late. She falsely filed. So I can't see my kids for it looks like a month because she's trying to hurt me. I love my kids in my life.
She filed because she's trying to hurt him. It didn't hurt her when he took the kids away from her. It didn't hurt her. But she filed to get the kids back because she's trying to hurt him. Well, why did he take the kids from her? Because he loves her? Because he respects her? Because he cares about her? She took the kids because she's trying to hurt me. But he took the kids because of what? Because he loves her? I don't know. Is that why? Does it make sense? She took my kids and filed because she wants to hurt me. But I took the kids because I love them. I love the kids. That's why I took them, because I love my kids. They are my life. I took the kids because I love them. She took the kids because why? Oh, she just wants to hurt me. Not because she loves her children and she wants to breastfeed her newborn and take care of her toddler and make sure they got baths and food and clean and not playing with needles and shit, right? She wanted to care for her children because she loved them. But she did it. Why, he said? Because she wanted to hurt him. She wanted to hurt him. He did it because he loved his kids.
Because she's trying to hurt me. I love my kids in my life. And men don't cry. Just for my kids. So
he's not crying because of his children. He's crying because she got the law on that ass. Okay. Let me tell you something about a narcissist. They can't stand to lose. Okay. He lost, right? So when he bullied his way over to her house, even though her friend was there and said, give me my kids. And she's like, no, you can't have the kids. And he took them anyway. I'm taking both of them and I'm keeping them at my house. I'm going to keep them full time. And he even tried to gaslight her and say, whoever has custody of the kids at the time of the divorce is who gets the kids. She's like, well, you didn't have custody of the kids. Yes, I did. I get the kids. They belong to me, right? He took the kids. He's crying or sniffling or upset, whatever you want to call it. He's mad because the law told him no. The audacity of the law telling him no to a woman that he immigrated here, because that's what he's thinking in his head. She's an immigrant. How can you choose an immigrant side over me? The American choice. How can this white privileged man be told no, and that immigrant woman gets told yes? He, in his mind, feel defeated and unfairly treated, okay? He's upset because he was told no. You know how kids, when they was little, they used to go in the store and ask for every damn thing. You give them the talk before you get out the car. Don't ask for nothing. Don't touch nothing. don't want nothing, but then they get in the store and act a fool anyway, fall out, cry. That's what he's doing. He's throwing a tantrum because he was told no. The law told him no. What you did was wrong. He don't want to hear that. A narcissist don't like being told no, and they can't stand to be told that they're wrong. Because in his mind, honestly, he believes he did the right thing. He believes he did the right thing. It's okay for him to, it's okay for Kora to hurt, but he's not supposed to hurt.
That's why I'm divorcing Korra, because she used the kids to hurt me, and I thought that was wrong. And I didn't want Athena to go through the same things that June's endured the last few years. So now, with this, I was going to split custody with Korra, and now I'm taking full custody.
I was going to split custody. Justin Dean, was going to split custody. Justin Dean, the white American blue-eyed mom dad, I was going to split custody. I was going to be so nice and kind and generous to split custody, even though I don't have to, because I am a white American boy and it's my privilege to say what goes on with the children. So I was going to be nice and split custody, right? But now I'm not. Now I'm not splitting. Nope. I'm going to fight her. I'm going to take the kids from her. Why? Because I feel like I can. Because I can. I was going to be nice, but after she did this, no, nope. I'm going to fight her. I was going to share those kids that she carried around for 9 months or so. I was going to share them, but now I'm not. You can't have no custody, no legal or physical custody. You can't visit them at all. You can't have access to their medical, dental, or mental health records, school records, daycare, none of that. Oh, and you can't post them online and tell people they're your children. You can't have access to their Facebook page. But what you can do is pay my lawyer fees, pay my medical bill, pay child support, and buy me a ticket every single time you fly out the country. I need a ticket too. Just in case I need to pop up on your ass. Okay? That's what you can do. Yes. You can pay me. You can give to me. But you can't have no access to these children. Don't even mention their name. I'm surprised Justin didn't even put in the court paper that Kora is not allowed to mention her children's names. He probably like, oh yeah, and your honor, I want her to take her name off the birth certificate too. I want her name removed from the birth certificate. The kids don't need to even know of her. Why? Because she will groom them to know what type of man I really am. And see, that's the thing. He wants the kids away from Kora because he's afraid when they get older, they're going to ask questions, and Kora is going to be transparent. He's afraid that she's going to say, yeah, your daddy was abusive. It's true. Yeah, your daddy slapped me when I was 3 months pregnant. It's true. Yeah, your daddy put us out. He put us out 10 days after I birthed the child. Yeah, that's true. He's afraid that the kids are going to find out what type of person he really is. He's afraid. Therefore, what does he want? Any interaction with Kora, he wanted cut off, ceased, depleted, gone, bye-bye. He don't want Kora to have no dealings with her own kids that she carried around and birthed out of her vajayjay. Now, let me tell you something. Now, you might have out of 1 million women. Okay, well, let me make it lower because we do have some bad mothers. But a very small percentage of women are not good mothers, right? But most women will fight a lion, tiger, and bear over their offsprings. You understand what I'm saying? Most mothers will take a charge for their child. You mess with mine, yeah, I'm going to be on America's Most Wanted, baby. Most women, they will take a charge over their kids. You ain't going to do nothing to their children. That's just how hard we love our kids. What you thought? What you thought? Did somebody tell him that black women don't love their kids or something? Huh? Did they? I'm not sure, because most mothers that I know, majority of mothers that I know, will take down a bear, lion, tiger, bear, and any other type of a violent animal, all of them, by herself over her children, baby. What you thought? What you thought? She wasn't supposed to fight back. The audacity of Kora to want to fight for her children. The audacity. I was going to split custody. I was, but now I'm not. I'm going to take full custody. I'm going to fight her. For what? Huh? Because she had the audacity to use the court system to get her kids back after you took them from her? Okay.
Everything I'm saying here is true. I'm saying no false lies. This is why I divorced Korra, because she hurt June. I didn't cheat on her. I do not have a mistress. No other reasons. I really wanted my family to work.
The lies he tell. The lies he tell.
And whoever says they should have a restraining order on me because I'm too emotional, that's heartless. You should be ashamed of yourself. I can't get my kids. She put a restraining order on me against the kids and falsely said that I assaulted her, which is not true. It's absolutely not true. But my mother will testify in court that she physically assaulted my daughter because she was on the phone.
My mother will testify in court that she physically assaulted my daughter because she was on the phone. She was on the phone, meaning that she didn't see shit. She was on the phone, but she could testify that she physically assaulted my daughter.
So I'm asking you, because this is the only power I have right now, to help.
The only power I have, I thought he had counsel. I thought he had a lawyer. Huh? I thought he sought out legal counsel. I'm asking you guys, social media, because this is the only power I have right now. I'm asking you, social media, to go over there and harass the dog shit out of Korra so she can give me my kids back. That's what I'll need y'all to do. I'm asking for your help because I'm powerless. I can't afford a lawyer, but I got social media lawyers. So I'm asking all my social media lawyers to go and harass her.
I'm asking you, because this is the only power I have right now, to help me see the errors in her ways. I'm a good father. She said it on her.
To help see the errors of her ways. I need you to help me see the errors of her ways. I need you guys to see what I see. I need you guys to see the errors of Korra's ways. I need you guys to go over there and tell her she ain't shit. Tell her she wrong. Tell her she is evil. She's a monster. She is a devil. Tell her she's a bitter baby mama. I need you guys to go over there and help me. I need you to help me see the errors of her ways. I need you to look at Korra the way I do. Huh? But he said in the court paper, she reached out to 90 bloggers to attack him. But yet he comes on here and asks them, I need your help. I need you to go over there and harass her. I need you to see the errors of her ways so I can get my kids back. Huh? Go over there and mess with her.
I'm asking you, because this is the only power I have right now, to help me see the errors in her ways. I'm a good father. She said it on her Facebook that I'm a good father and that we were co-parenting, all the while getting a restraining order and making false claims about me.
What? She said he was a good father. She said I was a good father, but I told you guys she was a horrible, negligent, mean, evil spirit mom that doesn't deserve her children. But what did she say about me? She said that I was a good father. She gave me compliments while I tore her the fuck down. Okay? Make that make sense. She said I was a good father while I came out here and defamed her. Why I said that she wasn't shit. She said I was a good father. She spoke positive about me. The audacity of her to speak positive on my name while I speak negatively about her. She didn't come out here defaming or swinging. She didn't do that. She came out here still saying that I am a good father. And what did I do? I drug her up and down social media avenue. Why? Because I was practicing Hollywood 101. She said it on her live that I was a good father. She complimented me while I tore her down. She said it on her live.
Father, she said it on her Facebook that I'm a good father and that we were co-parenting, all the while getting a restraining order on me and making false claims about my character that just are not true.
She said that I was a good father on her Facebook, but behind the scenes, without letting social media know all the business, she was using the legal system to fight for her kids. But out front in public, she's talking positive about me and telling you guys I was a good father, while behind the scenes, she was doing things the way she should be doing it and keeping it out the public's eye. She was handling business off social media, all the while coming to social media and lifting me up and telling y'all that I'm a good guy, I'm a good father. But all along, she was trying to get the kids back behind y'all's back. Does that even make sense? So who was the one that wanted to come and defame who on social media? Because she was handling things offline, behind the scenes. No one knew but him and her and the judge, right? But yet, here he goes. She said I was a good father. She said it on Facebook. She said it. All the while, behind the scenes, she's trying to take the kids back. As she should.
She said it on her Facebook that I'm a good father and that we were co-parenting. All the while.
And that we were co-parenting. She told y'all he's a good father. Hey, you guys, I don't have nothing bad to say about Mr. Dean. He is the father of my kids. He's an excellent father, and we are co-parenting just fine. Don't worry, you guys. Everything is fine, right? But behind the scenes, Justin, I'm getting these kids back from you because Their newborn and a toddler, they need their mother too, Justin. And if you're not going to cooperate and give me the kids back and we co-parent together, then I'm going to have to take you to court. No, Kora, you're not getting the kids. And I'm about to go on social media and tell them how much of a slut, bitch, whore, cunt you are. You're not getting the kids, Kora. You are a narcissist. You have mental issues. You are bipolar. You sniff cocaine. You sell the children to Mexican cartel. You're such a horrible mom, negligent. Look at you. You are a horrible excuse for a woman. And I'm telling social media, even though you're speaking good about me, I don't care. I want you to fight me on social media. Fight me on social media, Kora. Fight me. Why you're not saying anything? Fight me on social media, Kora. I'm going to defame you up and down social media avenue until you fight me. Until you fight me, Kora, fight me. Fight back. Why you're not fighting back? Because you don't want the truth out there. You're not fighting back on social media, and you're making me look like an idiot by coming out here and saying all these bad things about you, and you over there being nice and kind and loving and giving me compliments. The audacity of you to show me respect as the father of your children on social media while I drag your ass. The audacity of you. The audacity, Kora. I'm out here telling them you are a horrible person, while you say I'm a good father and that we are co-parenting peacefully.
They were restraining order on me and making false claims about my character that just are not true.
And the thing about it is she told the court that he smacked her. She didn't come out to social media right away and say that he was putting hands on her. We didn't know that until later. But she told the courts, all offline, all off social media. She didn't even want social media to know what monster of a child father she really had. She didn't want them to know. She told the courts, though. She told the courts. The audacity for her to keep that shit offline, huh?
Audrey, with the switch within reach, I can tell you how disabling it is to not have a big toe. So I hope you don't have, I hope that you reconsider, and I'm blocking you now.
I hope that you reconsider. I hope that you reconsider and realize Korra is a horrible person and tried to get our child foot chopped off in the sink. But because right now you don't think anything was wrong with the baby being in the sink, I'm going to block you, okay? Because you don't see it my way, because you don't see things the way I see it, I'm going to block you right now, okay? And hopefully you will see it my way. But until then, you're getting blocked.
You don't mess with my kids. You don't assault my kids. And you don't use my kids to hurt me. I just want my kids back. So. Okay, Kenny. You think I'm crying wolf? I want my kids blocked. Nothing wrong with showing tears for your kids. But that's not part of your culture. I don't care.
Oh my God.
I don't cry. I don't care if you guys judge me. I don't care.
He says, look, I don't cry often, but yet he cried himself to sleep, remember, over the chef that he don't know nothing about. You remember he said, I cried myself to sleep when she went on there and told all those people to leave bad reviews on her page. I cried, you guys. I cried myself to sleep. But here he go. I don't cry often, but he cried himself to sleep over a chef that he didn't know. Make it make sense.
I don't care if you guys think I'm trying to be famous. I'm not. I never wanted the social media stuff. It was forced upon me. And now that it's here, I'm going to use it to help get my kids back. Because that's all I care.
He says, I don't like social media. It was forced upon me, but now I'm going to use social media to help me get my kids back. Not the legal system. I'm not going to use America's legal system to get my kids back. I'm going to use social media. He said, I don't care nothing about social media. I don't even like it. It was forced upon me, but I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it to get my kids back and to defame and destroy Kora is what I'm going to use social media for. That's what it is, honey.
And I have all the evidence I need to get full custody of these kids. I wasn't going to use it. I wasn't going to bring it out. I was trying to co-parent Kora in peace and harmony for the betterment of her children. And now she's showing me that she can't work together she can't put the kids first.
Now she's showing me that she can't put the kids first because she won't let me do what I want to do. She won't let me keep the kids and let her babysit every now and again. She won't let me keep the kids and let her babysit every now and again. So now I'm just going to take them full time because I have all the evidence I need. All the evidence I need, even though I'm going to make up a whole lot of bullshit and put it in a 306 document page to try to take the kids. I'm going to take the kids. I was trying to be nice, Kora, but now I'm taking the children. I'm taking them.
She definitely has assaulted my daughter. She ripped her out of my arm, and I felt her shoulders pop out of the socket. I felt her shoulders pop out of the socket. I felt her shoulders pop out of the socket. And very close, Dick dislocated June's shoulder. And very close, Dick dislocated June's shoulder.
He felt her shoulder pop out of the socket. Did you hear what he said? He said he felt her shoulder pop out of the socket. He felt it. But yet earlier he said she very closely dislocated the shoulder. Which one is it? Did she almost dislocate it, or did you feel it? You feel somebody's shoulder pop out of the socket, huh? I felt it. I felt it.
And I have all the evidence I need to get full custody of these kids. I wasn't going to use it. I wasn't going to bring it out in court. I was trying to co-parent Kora in peace and harmony for the betterment of the children. And now she's showing me that she can't work together she can't put the kids first. She definitely has assaulted my daughter. She ripped her out of my arm, and I felt her shoulders pop out of the socket. I felt her shoulders pop out of the socket. I felt her shoulders pop out of the socket. And very close, Dick dislocated June's shoulder. And very close, Dick dislocated June's shoulder. And very close, Dick dislocated June's shoulder. That's why I divorced her. You can hit me, you can stab me, you can threaten my life, but you do not do it to my kids.
Oh my God.
You think I'm starting yelling to anyone? You can kindly be blocked. This is not the first time we've had this. We have had child services called before because of the mental health altercation with her. And I had to sign an affidavit with the state, meaning that she would not be allowed with the kids until evaluated by a healthcare practitioner. She was, but she wouldn't let me see the results. It's to hurt Korra. I'm not doing this for anything other than I just want my kids back. Nothing she's saying here can be used against me in court. I assure you, this is all true. Anything if she says something untrue against me, I will slander. I will sue her for slander. But everything I'm saying is true and provable. Most important, I do have an affidavit and I can prove it. She did assault my daughter, and my mom, who has been nothing but loving and caring and supportive of Korra, heard it.
That joke said, and my mom.
If I could settle these differences outside the camera, I would have. And I tried for years. Tried.
If I could settle these differences outside of the camera, I would have. If I can go to court and fight Korra legally, I would, off camera. But I tried for years and it doesn't work. So I'm going to come out here and defame her name on social media. If I could settle this outside of the camera, I would. Listen to him.
Correct. Heard it. If I could settle these differences outside the camera, I would have. And I tried for years. Tried. She didn't do it to me because she doesn't want people to know this truth. She didn't retaliate because she doesn't want people to know these facts. And
She did not retaliate. She didn't retaliate and come out here to social media and drag this man's name. She didn't retaliate. He says because she didn't want people to know the truth. He just admitted right here. Korra stayed quiet and did not retaliate. She didn't come out here and put none of his business out at this point, up until this point, right? He says because she didn't want people to know the truth. No, it's because she didn't want people to know y'all's business. It's a difference. It's a difference. She didn't want to have a public fight for the betterment of her children. She didn't want her kids to see this shit online in the next 10 to 15 years because they will. They will.
If I could settle these differences outside the camera, I would have. And I tried for years. Tried. She didn't do it to me because she doesn't want people to know this truth. She didn't retaliate because she doesn't want people to know these facts. And I wouldn't have said these facts.
And here's the thing. He don't even know what he literally just said. The man, he's so dumb. You know, sometimes people that have degrees are not always the smartest ones, right? The dude said she didn't retaliate. Do you guys know what retaliate means? Retaliate is getting back at somebody that did something to you, okay? He literally just admitted that he is the one that started this shit. She didn't retaliate because she didn't want y'all to know the truth. She didn't retaliate. So I came out here and did all this bullshit to her, and she didn't do anything back because she didn't want you guys to know what was going on. She didn't want to put her business out here. She didn't. She begged him not to. And she let him do it for a couple of months and stayed quiet. The man just said she did not retaliate. She didn't do to him what he did to her at first. But now all of a sudden she needs to be stopped for her. Stop harassing me. He sound like a fucking, you know them bullies that finally get their ass whooped on the playground? You know the bullies, they bully you all school year. And then you bring your big brother on the last day of school and your big brother handle their ass. And they like, I can't believe you went and got your brother. You were supposed to let me keep kicking your ass. You wasn't supposed to go get somebody to whoop mine. The audacity. She didn't retaliate because she didn't want y'all to know. No, she didn't retaliate, Justin, because she did not want to fight you in the public's eye. I call that respectful. Huh? I call that doing things the right way. I call that business mind. Let's not mess up the business. Let's not mess up our bag. This is our bag. Let's not do that. We have children that we need to feed. We have children that we need to take care of. We have children that we need to protect from social media. Let's not tear each other down in public, because who hurts? Our children. Our kids are going to be the one that hurts. Huh? So she didn't retaliate. Huh? She didn't retaliate because she didn't want to fight me publicly, is what he should have said.
What have I tried for years? Try. She didn't do it to me because she doesn't want people to know this truth. She didn't retaliate because she doesn't want people to know these facts. And I wouldn't have said these facts. But you hold my kids for me, and I will, because my kids are my life. I keep hearing married is not a bed of roses. I agree. Every relationship takes time, patience, courage, and communication. I didn't have that. I'm trying to co-parent. I really am. I'm trying to cooperate, but you withhold me from my kids. It's unforgivable.
I'm trying to cooperate. I'm trying to co-parent. But holding me from my kids is unbelievable. Not me coming and snatching my 2-week-old baby from the mom, right? And telling her, no, I'm going to keep the kids with me and you can visit them every now and again, right? You can babysit them every now and again, but they're going to stay with me. But here he go. But taking my kids from me is unacceptable. Really? Like, what the hell does this man think he is the mom dad that he inspired to be? He wants to be the damn mom. Justin wants to be the mom for real, y'all. Justin think he is the mom dad.
I'm trying to co-parent. I really am. I'm trying to cooperate, but you withhold me from my kids. It's unforgivable. I didn't do that to her.
He said it's unforgivable. You withholding me from my kids is unforgivable. But I can withhold you from the kids, but you can't do it to me. It's unforgivable, is what he said. It's unforgivable.
I'm trying to co-parent. I really am. I'm trying to cooperate, but you withhold me from my kids. It's unforgivable. I didn't do that to her. I took the kids for a few days so she understood that people were going to call child services. And I explained that to her. And as a result, she falsely made claims about a domestic violence thing. It's not true.
I took the kids for a few days and I explained it to her. I'm taking the damn kids, okay? I'm in control of this ship and I'm taking the kids. I explained to her why I'm taking the kids, and she was supposed to just follow along. Follow the rules. Follow the orders. But she took matters in her own hands and she went to the court. The audacity of her. The audacity of her.
I never assaulted her. I'm not going to play it because that can get me in trouble, but I have audio recording of her saying this. And I will play it. I'm not working anything out with Kora. I'm a father of girls. That kind of behavior can't be normalized in my house because they will go marry men that treat them that way. And they will think it's normal. And that's what it means to be married to family. That's not what it means.
Oh my God.
Social media can help me. 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 You guys can.
Social media can help me. Social media. Hey, you guys. Social media. Social media. Hello, social media. I need your help. I need your help. Social media. Social media can help me. Social media can help me. I don't want social media to help Kora. It's wrong for social media to help Kora, but I need social media to help me. Social media can help me. What can it help you do, Justin? Let's see. Let's see what social media can help you do. Hold on.
I'm not working anything out with Kora. I'm a father of girls. That kind of behavior can't be normalized in my house because they will go marry men that treat them that way. And they will think it's normal. And that's what it means to be married to family. That's not what it means. Social media can help me. 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 You guys can fall. Put pressure on her. You guys can fall. Put pressure on her. You guys can fall. Put pressure on her. You guys can fall. Put pressure on her.
You guys can all put pressure on her. You guys can all put pressure on her. She sent all these people to ruin me, to do these horrible reviews. She sent them vultures after me. Them motherfucking Koreans came swinging and I couldn't take it. Get her. This has been harassment and emotional distress. She has disturbed my peace. She woke up the dead with all them damn supporters of hers when they came. They came punching and swinging and kicking and stabbing. They threw fire at me. They was blazing all over the place and I can't handle it. This is after I told my people to go and put pressure on her to help me get my kids back by showing her the errors of her ways. It was okay when I did it, but when her people came, oh Lord, it's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. I can't take it. I can't handle it. She fucked up my mind, emotional distress. I have hypertension. I can't fight all them people off. They came blazing and they have not stopped. Where in the hell did this army come from? It was just supposed to be my people putting pressure on her. She wasn't supposed to sick her vultures on me. How dare her? The audacity for her to unleash the wolves. She was supposed to just take it. She unleashed The wolves, and they came in herds, baby. They came, and they have not left. They still got their foot on my neck. I can't breathe. All because of Korra. All because I told my people to go put pressure on her. You guys can help me by putting pressure on her to help me see my kids. Go show her the errors of her ways, people. I'm crying for you guys today. I need your help. If you love me, go harass her. Go put pressure on her. Go make her feel it. Go interrupt her lives, every last one of them, and bring the heat down on her. Go put pressure on her while I sit back and act like I want to co-parent in peace and be quiet for 2 straight years. I need you guys. I need you guys to go over there and do the do. Go interrupt her life. Go call her names, threaten her life. Go do whatever you need to do to make her say, okay, Justin, God damn it. Okay, Justin, call off your wolves. Here's your kids. You can keep them forever. Here they go. Please call off your wolves. It was okay when he solicited over 1 million people on social media to go and put pressure on Korra. That was okay. But the audacity for her to return the heat. She returned the heat, and I can't handle it, Your Honor. Judge, I can't handle it. I can't take it. You guys can help me put pressure on her.
That treat them that way. And if they think it's wrong, then that's what it means to be married to them. That's not what it means. Social media can help me. 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 You guys can fall. Put pressure on her. You guys can fall. Put pressure on her. You guys can fall. Put pressure on her. You guys can fall. Put pressure on her to stop withholding the kids from me. That's why I'm here. And that's the only reason. Help me get my kids back.
That's why I'm here. That's why I am on here begging and pleading you guys to go harass the mother of my kids. And that's the only reason why I'm here. So that you guys can go and harass the mother of my children. So she can give me my kids back. Not go to the hearing, right? Not wait for the hearing and wait for the judge to make a decision. No, I'm not going to wait for the judge to make a decision. I want you guys, social media, all 1 million plus of you guys, to go and harass her, put pressure, apply it real hard so she can bend and fold and give me my goddamn kids, is what he's saying. I need you guys. You guys are my only hope to get my kids back.
That's not what it means. Social media can help me. 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 You guys can fall. Put pressure on her. You guys can fall. Put pressure on her. You guys can fall. Put pressure on her. You guys can fall. Put pressure on her to stop withholding your kids from me. That's why I'm here. And that's the only reason. Help me get my kids back. Because I don't want my kids to get chucked off in a garbage disposal. And right now, I can't go.
Because I don't want my kid's foot chopped off in a garbage disposal. Help me get my kids back because I don't want my kid's foot chopped off in the garbage disposal. Unless I need a babysitter. Unless I need a babysitter and I can call her up and say, hey, negligent mom, can you keep them for 2 hours? It's okay if you let them play in the sink and get their foot chopped off because I don't want to pay a babysitter. You guys need to help me get my kids back because I don't want my kid's foot getting chopped off in a garbage disposal. But it's okay for her to keep the kids for a couple of hours. It's okay for this negligent mom to keep the kids for a couple of hours, but she can't keep them full time because they'll get their foot chopped off in the damn garbage disposal. Such a fucking joke.
Me get my kids back. Because I don't want my kids' foot chopped off in a garbage disposal. And right now, I can't go see them because I would get arrested.
Right now, I can't go over there and demand and order her to give me my kids. Or should I say, I can't go over there and bully her to give me my kids because they'll lock my ass up. I can't go over there and bully her to get my kids. So I need social media to bully her into making her give me my kids back. Because if I do it, I'm going to jail. But if y'all do it, y'all will put so much heat on her and she would just fold and give me my kids. I need your help because I don't want to go to jail. Because if I go over there and bully her into giving me the kids back, she's going to call 911 because she's using the legal system. And I'm trying to use the bully control tactics. That's what the route I want to go the narcissistic way while she's trying to go the legal way.
All put pressure on her to stop withholding the kids from me. That's why I'm here. And that's the only reason. Help me get my kids back. Because I don't want my kids' foot chopped off in a garbage disposal. And right now, I can't go see them because I would get arrested. Thank you, Snake. I try my best. I'm not a perfect father, but I try my best. I don't care what you think of me. I don't care if you guys think I'm trying to be fast. I'm not. I just help people. I just help people get out of pain and get their lives back. That's what drives me. Give them. I would have never done this if she didn't use my kids against me. I'm not trying to be anything other than get my kids back. What made her say that about my daughter? We got into an argument. I was trying to communicate. We get into an argument all the time because anytime I try to speak with her, she just brings up the past, names I've called her or anything else. I keep trying to say, yeah, like we need to stop.
Did y'all hear this, Joker? We get in an argument all the time because she keeps bringing up all the names that I've called her. And I can't communicate with her. She keep on bringing up old shit. She keep on saying that I call her bitch, hoe, cunt, slut, prostitute, tramp, trick, horrible, evil monster. I call her all these defaming, derogatory names. And she keep bringing that shit up. Why don't you just leave it alone? Why do you keep on bringing up the names that I call you? And that's his words. This Joker said because of the names I've called her and all that other stuff. Well, what other stuff? She keep on wanting to bring up the names I called her. We get in arguments because she keep on wanting to bring up the names. The audacity of her to bring up the names that I called her. She should be okay with that. She should be okay with the names that I call her. I should be able to call her names, and she's supposed to be able to take it. We get in arguments for that. Why wouldn't you, Joker?
We get into an argument all the time because anytime I try to speak with her, she just brings up the past, names that I've called her or anything else. I keep trying to say, Athena.
Names I've called her or anything else. I wonder if anything else is the smack in the face. I wonder, do she remind him, Justin, you just smacked me in the face, but now you want me to have a decent conversation with you? Like, how does that go? How does that work? I'm still trying to digest the slap in the face. But you want to talk about something else? Huh? We get in arguments all the time because she wants to bring up the past. She wants to bring up old stuff. She wants to bring up old stuff.
I was trying to communicate. We get into an argument all the time because anytime I try to speak with her, she just brings up the past, names that I've called her or anything else. I keep trying to say, Athena, like, we need to stop this. And honestly, there's nothing I should say or do that should make her say she regrets her daughter being born in front of her daughter.
That Joker, see, y'all ain't listening. That Joker said, there's nothing that I can say or do. There's nothing that I can say or do to make her say she regrets having Junie. That man said, there's nothing I can say or do. Me calling her names and slapping her in the face should not make her say she regrets Junie. There's nothing that I say or do should make her say what she said, is what he's saying. There's nothing that I say or do. Me calling her names or slapping her in the face should not warrant her saying, I regret having Junie with you. I regret having Junie with you. Nothing that I can say or do is what he said, you guys. There's nothing that I say or do should make her want to do that. He just don't even know how he's telling on himself. He's such an ass.
Or anything else. I keep trying to say, Athena, like, we need to stop this.
Athena. Maybe he mean Anita.
I would have never done this if she didn't use my kids against me. I'm not trying to do.
I would have never came out to the internet and slandered her if she didn't try to use my kids against me. Oh, but except for the time I came out and told y'all that she was a narcissist and a cheating and a hoe and do threesomes on guys and keep the kids. Well, not keep the kids, but she does threesomes and had sex with someone else while she was pregnant with my baby. I would have never came out and did this, right? Until she took the kids back. And that's why I came out and told y'all that she was bipolar, schizophrenic, and all this other horrible shit that I told y'all. I wouldn't have never done it and she not went through the legal system to try to take the kids back, except for all the other shit I done already put out here. He's such a joke.
Anything other than get my kids back. What made her say that about my daughter? We got this where I was trying to communicate. We get into an argument all the time because anytime I try to speak with her, she just brings up the past, names that I've called her or anything else. I keep trying to say, Athena, Like, we need to stop this. And honestly, there's nothing I should say or do that should make her say she regrets her daughter being born in front of her daughter. And for days she was saying this. This is not like a one-time instance. This was for days.
He had audacity to say she shouldn't say that in front of the daughter, but it's okay for him to call her names in front of the daughter. Like, this man cannot even be, I don't even see how anybody can support this bullshit. Like, anybody that really support this man, they have to be a sick ass motherfucker right along with him. Like, I don't get it. How can your heart even feel sorry for someone like this? It's okay for him to call her all types of derogatory names in front of Junie and Athena, right? It's okay for him to do that, right? But the fact that she had the audacity to say, I regret having her with you, oh, that's all kinds of wrong. They don't even see the mental wacko that he is. This man is off his scruples. Something is wrong with him mentally, seriously. How can you support this, though? How? Unbelievable.
Yeah, my family has been in the public eye. And I'm sorry. I'm really sorry that those of you are not ideal family. I'm just really sorry that those of you that feel left down, that we were living the idea of the perfect marriage. I felt guilty about that for a long time.
I felt guilty. I felt guilty that social media thought that we was the perfect couple because they didn't know behind the scenes that I was slapping her in the face while she was pregnant with my daughter, and I was cheating on her with other women, and asking other women to send me photos of their breasts, right? Or I was calling her all type of derogatory names and using her money to go on lavish trips. I felt guilty that they thought that I was a good ass man. I felt guilty that they thought that I was really into Kora and not her money. I felt guilty that they actually respected me while I was out disrespecting her. I felt guilty because behind closed doors, I wasn't shit to her. I wasn't shit to her.
I'm not asking for advice. I'm not asking strangers for advice. I'm asking for help to get my children back. That's it. That's it.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't need y'all advice. I don't need y'all to tell me what to do. I don't need y'all to say, well, Justin, maybe you should just go through the legal system and fight the legal system. Fight like she did off social media and with the legal system. Oh, I don't need your advice. I don't need your advice. So stop telling me what I should do and go over there and harass her. And if you're not going to harass her, then you can exit off my live. I don't need your advice. I don't need you to tell me that don't put my business on social media. I don't need you to tell me to handle it behind the scenes and with legal counsel. I don't need that. I need you to get in line and go harass her. And if you don't, then I don't need you and you can get off my live, is basically what he's saying.
Please don't bring up race. Please don't bring up race.
Oh my God, please don't bring up race.
I'm scared. I'm scared. She's been threatening to take them out of the country. And now that I can't go see them, I'm really afraid that she's going to ditch the country and take my kids to Nigeria so that I can't see them anymore.
I'm afraid she's going to take my kids out of the country and I'm not going to see them no more. Even though she's taken the kids out of the country and have brought them back. Well, one of them anyway, Junie. She's taken Junie to Nigeria and have brought her back. But he's afraid she's going to take the kids and leave. And he'll never see the kids again. And he'll never be able to mic them up and put them in a camera and he get paid. I'm afraid my cash cow is going to be gone. I'm afraid I'm going to have to go really start doing more massages all over California. Or I'm going to have to go back to Oregon and live with my mom. My mom. My mom. I'm going to have to go live with my mom. Because my cash cow is going to be gone.
And those of you that are questioning, I love Kora. I do. I don't know if I do anymore, but I've done anything for her. She didn't treat me well, but I think I heard about some serious stuff.
What did that joker just say? Those of y'all that are asking, I loved Korra. I did, but I can't say I love her anymore. Yeah, because you didn't love her. You didn't love her. You loved her money.
I love her. I do. I don't know if I do anymore, but I've done anything for her. She didn't treat me well, but I think I heard about some serious stuff.
What did he say? Hold on. He said she didn't treat me well and what?
And those of you that are questioning, I love Kora. I do. I don't know if I do anymore, but I've done anything for her. She didn't treat me well, but I think I heard about some serious stuff.
I don't know. He said something actually. I don't know what he said.
Look, I don't want you. Please don't bash her. Just, I want my kids back.
Don't bash her. Just harass the dog shit out of her. Don't bash her. Just harass her. Don't bash her. Apply pressure and harass the dog shit out of her so I can get my kids back.
This is the platform. This is the only power I have left to get my kids back.
This is the only power I have left to get my kids back. Coming to social media and crying and begging you guys to go and harass her is the only power I have left to get my kids back. Not wait until you go to court and tell the judge your part. I need your help in going to harass her because this is my only power. Social media is my only power to get my children back. Social media, you know, the one that he said he don't need, he don't like.
This is the platform. This is the only power I have left to get my kids back. I have no shame.
I have no shame.
Anyone thinks of me. I don't care if you think I'm an emotional unstable man. I want my kids back. That's it. This is the only thing I have left. I'm just gonna start blocking people. Like, if you want to accuse me of things, just unfollow me, please. I'm not trying to destroy anything. I want my kids back. That's it. Wow. I have to blame myself for not being smart seeing my kids. Wow. I'm just gonna block you, Christine. That's just heartless.
He literally just said that person is heartless for telling him that he is the blame why he don't have his kids right now. He is the blame. You took the kids away from the mom unjustly, right? Because you want to be in control and you want to use them as content. So you took the kids from the mom while she was breastfeeding. I'm going to keep them full time. I'll let you see them when I want you to, and going to call her. Do you want to babysit the kids for a couple of hours? Like, he literally took the kids away from Korra. And because this person, this follower, just told him he is to blame, he said, oh my God, I'm just going to block you. How can you be so heartless? So heartless? What the hell? I'm going to block you. You're just so heartless.
Wow. I have to blame myself for not being smart seeing my kids. Wow. I'm just gonna block you, Christine. That's just heartless. I will let the judge have the last say, but I'm not going to wait a month to see my kids. I'm not going to. But I'm not going to wait a month to see my kids. I'm not going to. But I'm not going to wait a month to see my kids. I'm not going to.
You want to know why? I'm not going to wait a month to see my kids. I'm not going to, because I am a white, blue-eyed American man. I am not going to wait a month to see my kids. I'm not going to. What he's saying is, I'm not going to abide by the court order. I am going to violate it. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I'm going to violate the order. I'm not waiting on the law. I'm going to violate it. And then I'm going to turn around and accuse her of violating all types of court orders. But I am not going to wait on the judge. I know he has the final say, but I don't give a damn. I'm not waiting. I'm going to take matters into my own hands, and I'm going to see my kids, because you guys are going to harass the dog shit out of her. She's going to fold and let me see my kids. She's going to let me see my kids because y'all are going to harass her. Now, let me say this. Somebody actually told me that she did exactly that. She let him see the kids while he had a restraining order against him. Did she? Do anybody know if that's true or not? Because somebody told me she did. They said she actually gave in and allowed him around the kids, even though there was a restraining order. So did she let the pressure of social media get to her? Can somebody answer that for me in the comments?
I'm not trying to destroy anything. I want my kids back. That's it. Wow. I have to blame myself for not being smart seeing my kids. Wow. I'm just gonna block you, Christine. That's just heartless. I will let the judge have the last say, but I'm not going to wait a month to see my kids. I'm not going to. But I'm not going to wait a month to see my kids. I'm not going to. But I'm not going to wait a month to see my kids. I'm not going to.
Okay, so she did. So they're saying in the comments that she actually let him see the child. Wow.
Everything I'm saying here is true. I can't get in trouble for any of these things I'm saying because they're absolutely 100% true and provable. Okay? And I'll say that again in court. I'm not trying to slander her name. I'm trying to get my kids back. That's it. I need my kids. They need me. I'm the rock, and they're mine.
I need my kids and they need me. I'm their rock and they are mine. They are his paycheck, okay? They're his means to income. He need his kids back. I'm their rock and they're mine. Oh my God.
I'm sending people to attack. I'm sending people to beg for my kids back. Do not withhold them from me.
I'm not sending people to attack her. I'm sending people to beg her. So can you imagine what the people said to her? I don't know. I mean, I wasn't around in the story then, but I can only imagine these people going over there. I'm sure they didn't say, "Oh, Kora, nice, beautiful Kora. Can you please let Dr. Justin Dean see his girls? Can you do that? Huh? Kora, can you do us a favor and let him see his girls? Can you do that?" I'm sure they went over there and called her all types of names and told her how all types of horrible she is from keeping the kids from him. I don't want you to attack her. I just want you to beg her. OMG.
I don't need social media to get me custody. I'll get that by myself. I have all the evidence and everything I need.
I don't need social media to give me custody. I'm going to get it all by myself. I have all the evidence I need to get custody all by myself. I'm going to fight her. The judge is going to see it my way because she is an immigrant and I am an American white man. And they're going to see it my way and they're going to give it to me because I'm privileged. How I know? My mom told me. My mother told me. My daddy told me. Yeah, I was told ever since I was a little kid.
See reason. That's it.
Oh, wait a minute. What did he say? I need help for y'all to make her see reason. How do you make somebody see a reason? I need y'all to help her make her see reason.
Do not withhold them from me. I don't need social media to get me custody. I'll get that by myself. I have all the evidence and everything I need. I'm asking for help to make her see reason. That's it.
I need help. I need help to make her see reason. I'm asking social media for their help to make her see reasoning. No, he sicked them on her and told them to go harass her, basically, is what he said.
That's it. That's it. If you don't want to help, try to get off this, unfollow me, block me. I don't need you.
And if you don't want to help, harass her, unfollow me and block me. If you don't want to harass her, just go on and unfollow me and block me. I don't care. I just need those that's going to harass her on my team.
Yeah. That negativity on yours is it's really quite shocking. It's really quite shocking. Wow. I have seen a specialist. Thank you, Irish. You are not.
Somebody told him he needs to go see a health, like a specialist, a counselor. He said, I have seen a specialist. You are now blocked. You are now blocked for pointing out that I need to go see a specialist. I have seen a specialist. You are now blocked.
Some of you have been following Korra since China. And those of you who have been here longer than just a day's birth know that I gave everything for my family and did everything I could to help Korra achieve in her career. She had 40,000 followers when I met her. I asked her to quit her job in China so that we could travel the city and film, so she could pursue her career. That's the kind of husband he was.
That's the type of husband he was, and he won't credit. He's so worried about her following, how much money she makes. He's so worried. She had 40,000 followers. 40,000 when I met her. Now she got 8.5 million. It's because of me. I did that. I did that because I encouraged her to follow her dreams. So those 8.5 million, I did that. I did that. She don't get no credit for that. That's my doing. I elevated her. I, Justin Dean, elevated Korra. I elevated her. Fuck out of here.
Can you guys hear me? Somebody said I was muted. Can you guys hear me? Yes or no?
Can you guys hear me? I'm not sniffling anymore. I'm not crying anymore. Can y'all hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? That's what he's saying. All of a sudden, he got out of that funk. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Huh? Oh, let me go back to sniffling. Here we go.
Look, I don't need your advice. I don't need you to bash me. Don't want you to bash me or bash her. I want my kids back. That's it. This is the only thing I have left. She's keeping the kids from getting hurt.
She's keeping it.
She said so on her live just yesterday. She said so on her live, but she didn't want you guys to know that I took the kid. Okay, I don't have anything else to say. I can't reach out to her because of violent restraining order. There's a few minutes back that you were on mute. Yeah, she was saying I was a great dad a couple days ago. At the same time, she was making a restraining order so that I couldn't see my kids. And that, as she has threatened many times before, she's going to take them and go to Nigeria so I can never see them again. So this is all I have to prevent that. I'm not trying to take the kids away from her. I'm trying to stop my kids from leaving this country so I never see them. It's not postpartum. She's been acting like this since 2018. Look. Look. To recap, I'm going to say this one more time. One more time. I took the kids 2 days ago because many of you in the social services sector or psychologists were reaching out to me saying, you need to go get your kids or I'm going to call child services. And I reached out to her and let her know. Anytime I tried to say anything to her, she would hang up on me or went to get my kids 2 days ago. You guys have seen them on live here.
I tried to call and harass her over the phone, but she kept hanging up on me. I tried to talk to her on the phone, but she kept hanging up on me. She kept ignoring my calls. So I go over there to get my kids because you social media lawyers told me to. Y'all told me to. You social media lawyers told me to go get my kids. I called her. She kept hanging up on me. She wouldn't listen to me. She wouldn't let me fuss at her and yell and scream over the phone. She would hang up on me because she didn't want to hear it. So what did I do? I went and got my kids. That's what I did. I went and got my kids.
To recap, I'm gonna say this one more time. One more time. I took the kids 2 days ago because many of you in the social services sector or psychologists were reaching out to me saying, you need to go get your kids or I'm going to call child services. And I reached out to her and let her know. Anytime I tried to say anything to her, she would hang up on me or I went to get my kids 2 days ago. You guys have seen them online here with me. Canceled all my patients, lost a bunch of money, and gave her a few days to see that was a problem. And I talked to her today and I said,
no, he gave her a few days to see that I got the power and the control. I got the law on my side because I'm an American. I can take these kids and do whatever I want to do and say to you, and you can't do nothing. I wanted her to see you leaving me means that I get to control you whenever I want to, even outside of the marriage. So that's why I went and took the kids. Let's just tell the truth, Justin.
Canceled all my patients, lost a bunch of money, and gave her a few days to see that was a problem. And I talked to her today and I said, would you like to be with the kids for a little bit today while I go work? And then I'm going to take it.
The audacity of this mofo asking a woman that just birthed a baby, would you like to spend time with the kids for a couple of hours? We got to hear that again. While I go to work, would you like to spend time with your children, the ones that you love? Would you like to spend, listen to this, y'all. Listen to this privilege right here. Listen to this privilege.
Canceled all my patients, lost a bunch of money, and gave her a few days to see that was a problem. And I talked to her today and I said, would you like to be with the kids for a little bit today while I go work? And then I'm going to pick them up and come back so that you get a break, so you can regain yourself. And then?
So you can regain yourself, so you can behave. So maybe you'll come to your senses and maybe come back home. I'm going to come back and get these kids. They're not yours. You can spend a little time with them. And then I'm going to come pick them back up like it's a puppy or something. I'll let you spend a little time with the puppy and then I'm going to come get the puppy, okay? Like, are you kidding me? She just had a baby. And this joker said, I called her up and said, would you like to spend a little time with your children?
Canceled all my patients, lost a bunch of money, and gave her a few days to see that was a problem. And I talked to her today and I said, would you like to be with the kids for a little bit today while I go work? And then I'm going to pick them up and come back so that you get a break, so you can regain yourself. And then, while I was here with the kids, she filed a restraining order against me, making false claims of domestic violence that are not true. And I never physically assaulted her. Zero truth to that. And now I can't see my kids. What did I do? Nothing. Nothing. Arguing, yelling at each other is not that.
But it's the audacity for me. It's the fact that he actually think how he sound and what he said to her is just okay. Would you like to spend a little time with the kids today? I know I took them from you, but would you like to spend a little time and maybe breastfeed Athena? Would you like to spend a little time with the kids today? And I'm going to come back and get them, but I'm going to let you spend a little time while I go to work. Is that okay? Is that okay? What?
Making false claims of domestic violence that are not true. And I never physically assaulted her. Zero truth to that. And now I can't see my kids. What did I do? Nothing. Nothing. Arguing, yelling at each other is not that. She just gets permissions from the courts to go to the country. If we're divorced, but if she does it quickly, no, she doesn't. Because she takes June out of the country to go to Nigeria all the time. It's only if we're divorced, and that is not long enough in the tooth for that to matter.
He just admit that she takes Junie out of the country all the time. But yet he put in a divorce, I mean, not the divorce, but the court order that she kidnapped Junie in 2020 and took her to Nigeria. But here he says she takes Junie to Nigeria all the time. But yet he says she kidnapped Junie in 2020. Who kidnaps you and bring you back? And then kidnap you again and bring you back? And then kidnap you again and bring you back? Is that called kidnapping? Is that called kidnapping? Is that a kidnapping? I mean, I don't know. I'm going to kidnap the kids. I'll bring them back though, huh? Who kidnapped the kids and keep bringing them back?
I left them so that she would stop. I left them so that my kids would no longer see us arguing in front of them. And I left because I'm not the one breastfeeding.
I left because I'm not the one breastfeeding, but yet I'm going to go snatch the child so you can't breastfeed. Listen, I left because I'm not the one breastfeeding, but yet I'm going to try to hurt you by coming to take the kids from you. And I don't care about your breastfeeding, okay? I don't care.
Because she takes June out of the country to go to Nigeria all the time. It's only if we're divorced, and that is not long enough in the tooth for that to matter. I left them so that she would stop. I left them so that my kids would no longer see us arguing in front of them. And I left because I'm not the one breastfeeding.
He actually almost told on himself, you guys. I'm gonna play it back and I want you to hear. I want you to hear him catch himself. First of all, I'm gonna play it again and I'm gonna tell you. Listen to this.
Arguing, yelling at each other is not.
Hold on.
That.
It's coming.
Just gets permissions from the courts to go to the country. If we're divorced, but if she does it quickly, no, she doesn't. Because she takes June out of the country to go to Nigeria all the time. It's only if we're divorced, and that is not long enough in the tooth for that to matter. I left them so that she would stop.
I left them so that she would stop always threatening me with a divorce. I left them so that she would think that it's over. I called her bluff so she would stop threatening me with a divorce. But yet he changed it in mid-sentence. I left so she would stop. And then he came back and said, so that the kids won't see us arguing and fussing and fighting. No, he left because she threatened him with a divorce. And he said, oh, you're going to threaten me with a divorce? Well, then I'm going to go out and tell social media we get a divorce, to try to bully her into never saying that again. He called her bluff. And that's why he's still dealing with it to this day. He's obsessed to this day because she did something he did not expect her to do. She made him stand on that shit, okay? I left them so she would stop threatening me with a divorce.
Nothing. Arguing, yelling at each other is not that. She has to get permissions from the courts out of the country. If we're divorced, but if she does it quickly, no, she doesn't. Because she takes June out of the country to go to Nigeria all the time. It's only if we're divorced, and that is not long enough in the tooth for that to matter. I left them so that she would stop. I left them so that my kids would no longer see us arguing in front of them.
Yeah, okay.
And I left because I'm not the one breastfeeding. I didn't abandon my kids. She doesn't speak about this because she doesn't want the truth to be known. She doesn't speak about this because she doesn't want the truth to be known. She doesn't speak about this because she doesn't want the truth to be known.
She don't speak about it because she didn't want their business on social media. She doesn't speak about it, right? Because she wants to do things peacefully. She wants to co-parent peacefully. She doesn't speak about this, but I do. And I'm mad because she won't. She don't speak about me on social media, but I speak about her. She doesn't speak about this. She don't. I'm the one that's speaking out about it, not Korra. Korra don't speak about this, huh? She doesn't speak about this, huh? Because she wants to co-parent in peace.
Stop. I left them so that my kids would no longer see us arguing in front of them. And I left because I'm not the one breastfeeding. So I didn't abandon my kids. She doesn't speak about this because she doesn't want the truth to be known. She doesn't speak about this because she doesn't want the truth to be known. She doesn't speak about this because she doesn't want the truth to be known. What mother physically assaults their child? If you support that, kindly unfollow me. All right, I have nothing else to say. The amount of irrationality on here of people making this my fault is absolutely atrocious, and it's very, very hurtful. So
people that's on there that's making that his fault, it's atrocious and it's hurtful. How dare you blame this on me? How dare you tell me it's my fault, even though I'm the only one that's coming out to the internet and spreading all our dirty laundry, our business is my fault. Even though I came out here to do all of this, how dare you say it's my fault? How dare you not blame Korra when she is being quiet, not speaking on it, not retaliating, not saying nothing on the internet? But it's my fault. How is it my fault, you guys? How is it my fault? I'm out here telling y'all how horrible she is, and how are you going to say it's not my fault? I mean, how are you going to say it's my fault? How are you going to blame me when she's keeping quiet and not speaking about it and not retaliating and telling people that I am a great father? But yet it's hurtful because you guys are saying all of this is my fault.
left them so that she would stop. I left them so that my kids would no longer see us arguing in front of them.
Yeah,
and
right.
I left because I'm not the one breastfeeding. So I didn't abandon my kids. She doesn't speak about this because she doesn't want the truth to be known. She doesn't speak about this because she doesn't want the truth to be known. She doesn't speak about this because she doesn't want the truth to be known.
But I'm going to keep on dragging her and dragging her and dragging her and talking about all her medical, mental issues and everything. I'm going to continue to defame her. And then the moment she comes out and defend herself, I'm going to tell everybody that I've been quiet for 2 years, that I ain't said shit in 2 years. I've been trying to co-parent in peace for 2 years, and she's been defaming me, dragging my name all over social media, and she sicked her hounds on me. All after I did it first. All after I did what I did, then she finally come and say what she says, and now I want to bitch, complain, and whine about I've been quiet and I've been trying to peacefully co-parent for 2 years, and she's just been talking, and talking. Make it make sense.
My kids would no longer see us arguing in front of them. And I left because I'm not the one breastfeeding. So I didn't abandon my kids. She doesn't speak about this because she doesn't want the truth to be known. She doesn't speak about this because she doesn't want the truth to be known. She doesn't speak about this because she doesn't want the truth to be known. What mother physically assaults their child? If you support that, kindly unfollow me. All right, I have nothing else to say. The amount of like irrationality on here of people like making this my fault is absolutely atrocious. And it's very, very hurtful. So
textbook narcissist.
My God. I just want my kids. Please help me. Please help me.
Please help me. Please help me. Harass my ex. I want my kids. Please help me. Please help me, social media. And then turn around and tell the court she recruited 90 bloggers to come after me. She's been telling all of our business, showing court documents, doing all of that on social media. She's retaliating against me on social media, and she should have her kids taken away from her and deported and sent to prison. Either one, or unalived in London. Please help me. Please go harass her and talk very bad about her. Please help me, was his cry. Hey, you guys, thank you guys so much. Let me say thank you to those that gave me super chats. I'm going to shout you guys out. I'm going to take a break and go spend a little time with the hubby, and I'm coming back in 2 hours, okay? But before I go, let me thank you guys. Oh, I got members, new members. Thank you so very much. Thank you, Kimmy. Kimmy, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate that, love. Thank you for being a sponsor to this channel. Thank you, Shane, for the super chat. She says, I can't with him trying to force a tear out, okay? Because you heard the change in his tone when he said, oh, y'all can't hear me? Y'all can't hear me? He wasn't sniffling and he wasn't doing that then, right? But yet, when he thought nobody can hear him, he sounded so clear. Can y'all hear me? Oh, y'all can't hear me? Y'all can't hear me? Yeah, okay. You noticed it too, huh? Thank you so much, love. I appreciate that. Retha, thank you for the super chat. She said, new to your show. This is now how I will keep up with Kora and her kids. Great job, sister. Keep the truth going through these brutal social media streets. Thank you so much, Retha. And I will. I appreciate you, love. And welcome to the channel. Lisa, thank you so much for the super sticker. I appreciate you, babes. Vicky, thank you for becoming a member and sponsor to my channel. I appreciate you, love. UJ, thank you so much for the super sticker and your support. I appreciate you. Cheryl, thank you, my girl. She says, he's not crying. He ain't even red. He's a fake. And Cheryl would know, y'all. Because Cheryl date them white boys. No, I'm putting all your business out there, Cheryl. I'm sorry. Cheryl said, he ain't crying. He ain't even red. Thank you so much, Cheryl. I appreciate you. Don't be mad at me because I told your secret. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, Lord. I mean, Eve, thank you so much. She says, my contribution toward the court documents. Thank you, Eve. I appreciate that, love, so much. That is very generous of you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Neely, my girl, thank you. She says someone called him Dr. Chiropractor. Exactly, okay? Because he want to be the mom. He want to be Kora. He wants to be the entertainer. That's why he was in that video. Y'all saw that video when he walked across that floor. You couldn't tell him that he won all that and a bag of Doritos. You hear me? Justin, like, I'm in a movie video. I mean, a music video. I'm the shit. Mama, I made it, mama. I made it. I made it, mama. Yep, he is chiropractor. That's what he is. That's why they call him Mr. Korra Obedi. Thank you, love. I appreciate you, Neely. Thank you, Miss UJ. Thank you so much again for that super sticker. And thank you, Sissy. I appreciate that super sticker, love. And I love your outfit. It's so pretty and colorful. Thank you guys so much for supporting my channel and coming here and let me break down that video. I know we played this video before, but I had to play it again, and I, kind of modified it, put a little duplicates of what he said in there, kind of repeat it just so it can sink in. Just so it can sink in, because sometimes, when you're listening, you may not catch some things, okay? But I wanted you guys to catch what he said. He literally came out to the internet and told people that she wasn't retaliating, she wasn't talking, and she wasn't speaking on the subject. And she even called him a good father. She wasn't dragging this man at all. She wasn't calling him names, wasn't speaking bad about him at all. And he was going ham on her. Constantly going ham on her. And now all of a sudden he want to file a 306-page document, which we will be going over the rest of it in a couple of hours. So y'all got to come back. I know, I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all gonna have to come back in a couple of hours. But now he wants to say, look what she's done to my business. Look what she's done to my relationship. She's giving me hypertension, bipolar, psychosis, sociopath, narcissism. She's giving me all these mental illness because she came out and spoke on me after I drug her ass all up and down social media avenue. The audacity for her to now want to talk and say something. Yeah. So before we go, I want y'all to listen one more time to the reason this man came out to drag Kora all up and down social media.
Okay, let's address something really quick. Why did I bring my business to the internet in the first place? It's because I'm smart. I knew exactly what was going to happen. I was told exactly what was going to happen. So I made a strategic move to protect myself. It's called Hollywood 101. If you know when somebody's going to go, for sure somebody's going to go try to destroy your character on the internet, you do it first. So that's why I did that. Not because I feel good about it. Not because I wanted to. Truly didn't want to. Actually, I truly didn't want to. But I was left with no choice. I was left with no choice. And I accepted the consequences of that choice. The consequences of not making that choice would have been far more severe. So, it's called using this. I was a fantastic husband. Fucking fantastic. I supported, loved, adored, and dedicated my life.
He dedicated his life to destroying Kora, okay? Hollywood 101. So now don't get mad with the next few days. I play that in the beginning and at the end of my live, okay? Because I want those words to resonate with everybody that comes over here. I want you guys to know he pulled a Hollywood 101 and that shit backfired and hit him up the ass so bad that he can't sit down and rest, okay? This shit backfired on him, hence why he is cutting up and acting a fool to this day. They've been divorced for over 2 years or separated for over 2 years, right? Divorced for almost 2 years. And he's still crying with his bitch ass, okay? Please hit that thumbs up. I will see y'all in 2 hours. Thank you so very much. I love y'all. And big shout out to my members. I didn't thank y'all in the beginning, but hey, I love y'all. Bye.